Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces May 16, 2022. The best version of yourself tends to shine forth when in one-on-one situations and partnerships today. Others tend to bring out the best in you. Whether or not you are aware of it, you attract people and situations that benefit your personal growth at this time in your life. Today is good for making an extra effort to reach out. It's a time to believe in your ability to contribute much to a partnership. Someone can have an unusually encouraging and positive effect on you. Aim to address any need that might arise in a current relationship for growth and development rather than wait for matters to force themselves. Things are heating up in your love life today. So, it really all depends on how you respond to these saucy attempts. And though this could very well be the other way around, the moon's shift into assertive Aries via your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and energetic exchanges will likely inspire everything from the need for emotional connection to a desire for physical touch via your one-on-one connections. The truth is, with the moon's ruler, Mars, sitting alongside Venus in Capricorn via your flirty 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure, there's no denying your magnetism at this time. Get organized. With Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, you may find that it is extremely easy to stay on track. As a mutable earth sign, you tend to weave in and out of your projects with a flexible diligence. But today's conjunction will have you mentally focused on one thing at a time, which is perfect if you need to focus on a major obligation or task. Since this is Aquarius energy, consider going about your routine or project a little differently than usual to break up the monotony of your workday. In the middle of some very active skies but at a fairly low-key point in this financial year, the moon is making its monthly visit to your financial sector. In the short term, this is fueling your financial instincts and imagination while delivering valuable clues, hunches and insights. Yet with the sun just 16 days away, this is a chance to prepare for some of the most active months of this financial year. Don't get attracted to someone who could have power over you. Dating bosses is never a good idea, no matter how cute they are. You may be needed by everyone today. The aspect at play has a way of making people more emotional than usual, and they tend to run to the nearest person to help process the uncomfortable, the challenging, the downright scary. You may experience your own deep feelings welling up, and it's important to take time out to notice what's going on inside of yourself. Here is an ideal scenario. Prepare a nice dinner for your loved ones and take a long walk afterwards. This is a great day to get things tidied up and organized. With the essence of this day happening, applying a little elbow grease will probably feel good for you. Along with added energy toward working, you can expect to feel mentally sharp. Being able to come up with space solutions or ways to be more efficient will come to you much easier than usual. Whether it's at home or at the office, make the most of these helpful benefits. Jupiter is not just the planet of luck and expansion but the largest and most powerful planet in the solar system, with his first full day in your home and family sector not just putting the focus on things close to home but keeping it here. Venus, who returned last month, will be gone by the end of the month, and even Mars, who is still 2 weeks away, will only spend 6 weeks here. On the other hand, Jupiter is here to stay, and this is put home, family and/or property matters front and center of your attention now and over the coming months. As the moon wraps up its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while the sun is in your romantic sector, there is a need to hold on to the spirit of romance and adventure this has generated over the last few days. With Venus, the planet of love, returning to your romantic sector later in the month and Mercury having retrograded back in by then, there is a lot to be excited about when it comes to the journey ahead. Our eyes in the sky. Venus shares a minor connection with Mercury and Neptune today. This makes us want to believe in the kindness of others even if they're acting in a less than kind way to us. We so much want to believe in the dream and the future that we disregard the present situation and don't pay attention to the reality of it. Don't fool yourself into believing things are real when they're not. Be aware of the situations that are unfolding in front of you. Intuition may not be working well due to the mutable Pisces energy in the atmosphere that isn't allowing us to see matters clearly. Truth be told, it would be best to postpone all decisions until tomorrow to make sure you're making the most responsible choice. The energy of the day could also make you extremely tired, which is why it would be best not to overextend or push yourself. Take a relaxing bath in the evening to melt away all the troubles, annoyances, and frustrations from the day. You'll feel better and more refreshed as a result. Be very conscientious in everything you do, especially if there's any conflict and you feel strongly about your position, because your instincts may be intensified and inaccurate. This transit presents many challenges when it comes to keeping the peace with others, but if you focus your energy on the facts, the things you can prove, you'll end this day the right way. Just after midnight, the Leo moon opposes Mars in Aquarius, making us impulsive and irritable. We want something now, be it respect, admiration, or attention, and the world seems to be conspiring against us. Naturally, our thinking is blown out of proportion by internalized frustrations. Temper selfish behavior and strive to take action that not only serves your needs, but improves the well-being of the collective as a whole. Fortunately, many of us will be asleep at this hour, so much of this transit's most difficult manifestations can be avoided. Before dawn, the moon opposes Venus in Aquarius, augmenting the tensions that arose during the Moon-Mars opposition. Tantrums give way to pleas for support, revealing our underlying motivation for starting arguments in the first place. If we can't make things go our way through force, we're forced to try our hand at compromise. It may be better to leave things well enough alone now. Make your case after tensions have died down. Right now, you're probably thinking more about what you can buy than how you can save. That's only natural. But with so much positive energy concentrated in your money sector, it's best to think about putting at least a little of your hard-earned dough into a savings account. Factor in a disharmonious aspect affecting romance, kids, family, and fun, and it's time to curb what's become the financial norm.